Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Prideful Cat. I'm still here, still alive, working on being alive because I I was going through something just for like a few months now actually. Um, I called it kind of a sickness, but it was more like something that was just going on with my muscles and whatever. And I figured out what was the problem, and now I'm solving it. So just know that I'm okay. I'm all right. Feeling good, at least, for the most part. And let's get into what this video is really about. All right. Um. So I've been thinking. I've been thinking about where I really want to take this channel, and it's gotten me to the point where I want to reopen, I guess, yeah, like reopen my manga that I was working on. I had like, I don't know how many pages. Uh, I I drew about 30 plus pages of it, but in reality, it was more like 16 pages. And I think I drew like two more. So yeah, like 18 pages. And what I mean is, I drew out pictures, like of scenes of what was going on, and that made it to about 34 pages, I believe. But then when I actually put all of the pictures together into each page, reasonably, it came out to 16 pages. And then I drew two more after I did all of that organization. So, yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about dead ass just like, just reopening it and uh, doing the best I can, taking all the criticisms that I've, taken about my manga, uh, which people said that it was a good manga. The thing about it was the artwork and I guess some of the unprofessionalism of it. Like I would have the characters say certain things or do meme things or whatever, which I don't know. Uh, I think I had like a couple of people say that they it kind of like threw them off. Um, I'm really thinking about whether I should change that or whether I should keep it because not a lot of you know art is made like that. At least not mainstream art anyway. As far as like manga, comics, cartoons, type of things. Sometimes they do, but you know, I don't know. It would be like one of those one-off, like, oh, funniest moments type of thing. Me, the way I wanted to make my manga story was that, um, I was like it wouldn't be funny moments. It would just be a part of the story, you know. Um, Kind of like a Family Guy type of thing, except it's not like obviously not like they're just going day by day and going different, like having different situations every day, just like Family Guy. It would be more of like a continuous like story. Is like they'll go on many adventures, but it would all be in one like in one time frame, in one story. It would like it would all lead to one conclusion instead of just having like a bunch of conclusions in the in the lifespan of the story. So like mini stories in one thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I could go back. I have all the manga pages in my file cabinet over here. So where I left off was um, the story kind of jumps, like kind of transitions from the fictional world, or yeah, from the fictional world to the real world. Um, and the artist of the story, which isn't me, it's like it is like I'm the artist of the story, but I have an artist of the story within the story. So it's like that character is writing it, and so it transitions from the real world. I mean, it transitions from the fictional world to the real world, and the artist is having an argument with his best friend, and they start fighting. And the last thing I remember was, I think his friend gives him a suggestion, like an idea or whatever, and he's like thinking about it or whatever, and I believe that's where it pretty much ends. Um, I wanted to do something really special with the manga, and that's why I took a break from it. And so that I can perfect that special thing that I wanted to do with the story. And one thing is that the story itself is kind of like it, it's based around like video game mechanics. So quick time events and all different type of stuff, hidden items and whatever. And I've thought about how I'm going to implement it before, but to perfectly implement it is going to be a little tricky. But I mean, I've done complicated things before, so I'm just gonna, meditate on it, figure it all out, and put it in the damn story. Uh, Another thing that I was going to do, and this is why I said that this would have something to do with my channel, is that I would not really have it as a book anymore. I was going to start out as a book, but maybe I should make videos of my manga. Have kind of like slight animations within each scene. So I'm still gonna draw it out and whatever, but then I'm gonna have like special effects kind of to to get the reader, or I guess the viewer, to better understand, or like grasp what's really going on in the scene. I express things differently from like other artists, so I mean, like, I don't want it to be too complicated to, to get the idea of what I'm putting in, a particular scene or whatever. So I was like, okay, I can implement my video editing skills into the manga and just make it like kind of like a video series instead of a book. And I know that's not technically a manga, but everything would still be drawn out, and there'd still be speech bubbles and everything. So basically, I would be making a book and a video series at the same time. Regardless of what the case may be, I'm going to end up just, doing it. You know, that's what I want to do. So it is what it is. It may take some time for the first. No, not the first video. The first video would be fine because I've already started it. But going forward, it's going to be. Hold up, my camera's blurring. Maybe I gotta be closer in the frame. But yeah. Yeah, moving forward with the story though, it's gonna be a bit challenging, to say the least. Because one thing that I would have to do is draw everything, make up the story, and then implement all of the animations and all of the special effects and stuff. And then I'd have to do that for multiple pages. And then that would be the second video. So each video would probably be about, I think every chapter was gonna be 50 pages. So I don't know if I want to do it by every chapter, like make every video by every chapter. Every half chapter would probably make more sense. 25 pages in a video, won't be too long, but at the same time, it'll get to the point, and it'll be enough action in one video. So, yeah, I mean, that's just me. That's just my thoughts. That's what I'm thinking about taking this channel. So, yeah, man. Um, let's go.